The Lord showed me that I'm gonna move to the US, so maybe that's why I'm doing these shorts in Jeffela back to back. I was hurt yesterday to find out that Donald Trump hooked up an executive order to ban all third world migration into his country. And for me, and again, not only ban all third world migration into his land, but also reverse migrate. So everybody that is in there, that is from the third world in particular, it's very classist. Everybody that goes in that is from the third world is then going to wholesale be deported back to where they come from. There is presently a mass deportation of the Somali and the Somalis over there. Listen, countries have got their own gnarly monsters. They've got their own gnarly beasts. Everywhere where you go, you're gonna find crazy people, and crazy people need to be dealt a bad blow for being crazy. If at all you came into a country without people knowing what under heaven you're doing over here, if we can't figure out what you're here to do, are you here to work? Is there a way have you come up with an idea as to what you're gonna do with yourself? Why did you leave where it is that you come from? Oh, you were being either religiously persecuted or whatever. Okay, sure. Fine. Let's out here assign agents to you to basically keep on checking on you to see what you're doing now when you're in the US. You're working at McDonald's shop. You're working at NASA shop. You've got a job in corporate America with a work permit shop. You're now what we call a law-abiding citizen and you contribute to my nation's economy. But those are you that we can't find what you're doing over here. And you out here sapping away at our food stamps. Listen, Donald Trump, this is what I gotta say. When it comes to the whole food stamp thing out here being gnawed away at like Pac-Man largely by migrants. I am from South Africa. And in my crazy country, even though we don't have as generous a social system that enables the poor or the whatnot, what is certainly true is that there is no Nigerian out here collecting a SASSA grant. There isn't even a single Somali that is out here collecting a grant from the government. The South African government is not actively feeding anyone that cannot provide a South African valid ID book or some kind of documentation that makes them viable to be enabled by the South African government. So therefore, if most of the food stamps in the US or the food aid is going to migrants, it says that even South Africa, which is a third world land, has slain and outdone, therefore, America in so ascertaining that our taxpayer money does not go to illegal aliens. We don't give SASSA grants to non-South African citizens. We don't. So what are the IDs that are being presented in order to receive a food aid? Donald Trump needs to look at that instead of whole-scale closing out every last migrant from a third world country coming into his land, because then you have literally slapped in the face everyone that prays for America in the third world. You've made us feel like even our prayers make no kind of sense for the US because they don't care about us.